Phil'sGang.com. We help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the Phil'sGang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. Phil'sGang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With Phil'sGang.com, you learn how to invest in the market. You get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all Phil'sGang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to Phil'sGang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and Phil'sGang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to Phil'sGang.com.
It's pretty amazing when you consider that 7 years ago, we didn't have the treatments we have now. We cure 80% of children with cancer. Go back 50 years, we were curing 20 to 30%. This is the miracle story of modern medicine. We understand what makes this cancer tick. And of course, without donors from around the world, this just couldn't happen. There's one thing we're focused on, and that's beating this thing.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, Phil'sGang.com. You know, most people get involved with a 401k because of the employer match. They really believe that there's free money. There's no free money. It's a scam. Here's how it works. You ever notice that you can't get the money all at once? Why not? Why don't they just give you the match all at once? Why over 6 years? Because they know only 12% of the people who work for a company stay for 6 years or more. Only 12% are there for 6 years. That's why they plugged it to 6 years. They know you're not going to stay. So it's not for your benefit. It's for the benefit of the company. It's a scam. There's an alternative, though. Phil's Gang. Join my gang. Phil'sGang.com. Phil'sGang.com.
Find out more at Phil'sGang.com, Phil'sGang.com, or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Are you ready to get serious about your financial future? You know, reduce your debt, pay off those student loans, and prepare for retirement. Taking control of your finances can be intimidating, but with Phil'sGang.com, you'll be educated and guided to make smart investment decisions in the stock market. If the market is up or down, Phil'sGang.com is the only source where you'll learn how to trade stocks and how to invest in the stock market using professional-level skills and strategies. For more information, go to Phil'sGang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que St. Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. They pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. We're a teaching format, and boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated, so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated, but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Oh, they even went after my foundation. Now, that was really funny to me. Somebody asked me what I thought about it. I said, well, here's what I did. I was sort of Robin Hood, except I didn't rob anybody. I just asked people with money to give it to people who didn't have money.
And you took most of it. That's right. You only took 6% of their money and gave it to the folks. You and Hillary kept a lot of it. Matter of fact, almost $66 million.
The memo, which came during Hillary Clinton's time as Secretary of State, goes on to discuss how that work for the foundation could be used to extract large speaking fees and other paid work for the former president, even referring to the operation as Bill Clinton Incorporated. That the contracts for the Clintons would pay out $66 million over 9 years if the deals remained in place.
Just today we read about Clinton confidant Doug Brandt bragging that he had funneled tens of millions of dollars to Bill Clinton Inc. through the foundation donations, paid speeches, and consulting contracts. If the Clintons were willing to play this fast and loose with their enterprise when they weren't in the White House, just imagine what they'll do given the chance to once again control the Oval Office.
The Clinton Foundation does do a lot of stuff that's good around the world. You can't ignore that piece of it. I think that the thing that's going to get more scrutiny again is why were these people giving money? The Clintons would say, you know, the heads of these corporations were our friends.
Oh, they're just buddies. They're pals. Yeah, my friends give me money all the time. They don't want nothing. Are you nuts? You know, it's amazing. It just drives you nuts to think that Hillary Clinton is still ahead. Don't the good people in this country have any common sense? Aren't they going to vote their conscience? I mean, how on earth? All the stuff that's coming out, everybody knows the minute she went into that office, and you know that Bill told her, look, hon, you become the Treasury Secretary. I mean, you might as well be the Treasury Secretary. you might. Hello? All right. Quarter milk? All right, I'll bring home a quarter milk. All right. Quarter milk. Jared, make sure to bring home a quarter milk. Anyways, it just drives me crazy. Because they use that office for one purpose. To create wealth. They knew what opportunity they had. And there was nobody there to stop them. Nobody. And what really gets me, she always uses the kids. Ever notice? It was always the kids. The Clintons, when they were in the White House, the kids. They always bring them out to the Rose Garden. Always kids. They use the kids. Just like Haiti. You kept looking at all the things, all the ads and promotion. They always showed the poor kids in Haiti. And they were stealing from Haiti. They used Haiti to get so wealthy to say, okay, you can have the contract to build the hospital, but pay my foundation $17 million. You can have the contract to build the library. You can have, but pay me $5 million. Oh, these are all his friends, If they were friends, he would say, build that hotel or build that hospital, build that library. I don't want anything. I'm going to give you the contract. I don't want anything. That's what a friend does. Let me help you. Let me reach out to you. Let me help you. Here's your contract. That's what friends do. These aren't friends. They're cockroaches. They're parasites, just like the Clintons. If you just go and look at the documentation, their tax return, it shows they keep everything except 6%. Only 6% goes to help people. But it just drives me. But she's still ahead in the polls. What is it that people don't care? I got to believe there's got to be a silent majority here. There's got to be Sanders. All those people that got screwed that were supporting Sanders. And they got to be sick to their stomach when they see Sanders out there hugging and kissing and running around with Hillary and that other crazy nut, the Pocahontas, Elizabeth Warren. If you see her, they're worried about Trump being crazy. Have you seen Elizabeth Warren out there campaigning? She's already in politics. She is crazy. She is nuts. You listen to her speak? And as I said yesterday, the person that is insane and is crazy is already in the White House. Look at all the damage he has done. And he allowed Hillary Clinton to do this as well instead of putting a stop to it. And they tell us how the stock market, look at the stock market, we're just 2% away from an all-time high. Look how good the economy is doing. That drives me nuts. I talked about this yesterday. The administration, the mainstream media, plus print, cable, which is now, of course, the official PR department for this administration Clinton campaign to destroy Trump. They're taking parking space in our heads. And they're taking parking space in the heads of the group thinkers. The group thinkers, they're the ones, the group thinkers, they just follow each other like cattle, group thinkers. That the stock market identifies how well the economy is doing. If that was the case, then why aren't CEOs plowing money back into capital spending? Why aren't they, if the stock market 2% away from an all-time high is going up 138%, but the economy's grown 1.6%, 2%. Then if that's the case, if the CEOs, remember, CEOs have to have confidence to plow money back into the company. We have capital spending is in the hole. Business spending is in the hole. For 21 straight months, durable goods are in the hole. And durable goods, those are items that last 3 years or more. We're talking about delivery vans, autos, home appliance, electronic furniture, all kinds of machinery and equipment. In the hole. Well, wait a minute. If the stock market was at an all-time high, which it is, 2% away from an all-time high, and that represents, and that's a measurement of the economy, how well it's doing, then why are durable goods in the hole? Why has Ford's net income dropped more than 50%? Why is resale, real estate values collapsing? And Aspen, Martha's Vineyard. What's going on if things are so good? Durable goods is the important thing you look at. Durable goods is what identifies the economy. It identifies when you have to look at the durable goods orders. Now, how many autos have they sold? How many appliances? How many electronics, furniture, equipment, forklifts, machinery for companies? Every month you look at that. Every quarter you look at that. And the more those orders increase, it shows you your manufacturing's increasing. There's the strength in the economy. But it's been going south. It's so important. It's a reliable indicator. It's a key indicator, durable goods. Appliances, anything that lasts 3 years or longer. It's a key indicator as to our country's economic health and how well the manufacturing sector is doing. Those are jobs that are $65,000, $80,000 a year. Unlike the jobs that we have now coming that are $28,000, bartender, waitress, terrible jobs. This is unbelievable what's going on. Durable goods identifies the future of our economic growth, and we're 21 straight months going down the toilet. Oh, the economy is good, they tell us. We'll be right back, 15 past the hour, and take a look at some good stocks.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Do you invest in a 401k or an IRA? Did you know you could lose 30, 40, even 50% of your investments when the market crashes? Isn't it time you take control of your investments? For over 15 years, philsgang.com's Phil Grandy has been teaching, coaching, and investing right along with all Phil's Gang members, making profits when the market is up or down. philsgang.com posts daily market updates, has a live investing class, and all material is archived. Sounds too good to be true, right? So why not join thousands of satisfied Phil's Gang customers today? Go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. It's always about fees. That's right. It's always about fees. When you're investing in anything, it's about fees, but especially 401ks. Let me explain to you how you get screwed with a 401k. Nobody will tell you this. You'll be told with a $25,000 investment, your 401k will return 7%, and over 30 years, you'll retire with a nest egg of $226,000 with a fee of 0.5%. That is a lie. Do you know if you just bump it from 0.5% to 1.5%, that $226,000 drops to $160 with 2% fee? It drops to $123. But you know what most fees are? 3%. So you're going to drop almost below $100,000. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get rid of that 401k. It is not for your benefit.
Isn't it time you reduce your fear of investing? Find out more at philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Let me ask you, could you use a little extra money? Well, of course you could. Everybody could use that extra revenue to pay the bills, pay down debt, or save for retirement. With philsgang.com, we help you make that extra income in the stock market. For over 15 years, Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team have helped folks who are interested in learning short-term and long-term investing by providing professional-level charting skills and strategies. philsgang.com is your #1 source to learn, invest, and profit in the stock market. And you can do this for only $39.95 a month. With philsgang.com, you learn how to invest in the market, you get daily investment coaching guidance, and you will learn to invest and trade with the skills and confidence of the pros. Just log on and get daily investment instructions and make profits. Plus, all philsgang.com material is archived for your convenience. Go to philsgang.com to join or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Call today.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Do you invest in a 401k or an IRA? Did you know you could lose 30, 40, even 50% of your investments when the market crashes? It's time you take control of your investments. For over 15 years, Phil'sGang.com's Phil Grandy has been teaching, coaching, and investing right along with all Phil's Gang members, making profits when the market is up or down. Phil'sGang.com posts daily market updates, has a live investing class, and all material is archived. Sounds too good to be true? Why not join thousands of satisfied Phil's Gang customers today? Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
philsgang.com.
Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264.
The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
And welcome to Stock Corner. The stock market's down 33 points. The stock market's been in a terrible, narrow range for about the last 3-4 months. They're just holding it. They don't want the market to go up. Every time it pulls back, they don't want the market to go down. Every time it pulls back, they print more money, give it to the banks to go out and buy more stocks. They've been doing that. Every time. We haven't even a 5% correction. No, that's what they're doing. So we're going to be in this until the election is over, and the election is right around the corner. So prepare yourself for one heck of a correction in this market, which is a good thing. But you also can make money. Now, it's interesting. Every day I come out, I do the same thing. I try to reach out to you for two reasons. One, try to make your life better, make it easier, because there's no place you can go invest money like you can in the stock market. It's the best place in the world because it's liquid. It means anytime you buy a stock and you want to get out of it, you can sell it in a split second with a click of a mouse. Unlike a house, unlike a boat, unlike an apartment house, you have to sit there and wait and wait and wait. That's the beautiful thing about the stock market. Oh, yes, everybody said the stock market's rigged, and it is. And thank God it is, because you make more money with the stock market rigged. Because by financially engineering the stock market, by printing all this money that's free and giving the best, and giving to the hedge funds to speculate and to move a stock market up 138% when there's no profits, when earnings are negative. Are you kidding? Top line sales are non-existent, but the stocks keep going up. That's a beautiful thing. So that means all you have to do to make money is identify when that money is going into a stock. You can go and take any stock. Take let's use KBH Home. Here, this is what Kramer said today about KBH Home. This is just unbelievable.
Hey, Jim, you recently recommended KB Homes. I bought it. It's gone down. Is this a good long-term stock?
Look at the trajectory there. When I first recommended it, went up big, back to book value. Then it's come down as people start talking about the December rate hike. And I do believe that I like it.
Unbelievable. So someone is calling him. He recommended it. Now the guy's losing money. So they call him again. And this is typical. People call their broker. What do you think they know? You think they know something so magical that you're just going to make money? Are you kidding? You think that's what they're going to do? Just tell you something that's going to work? It doesn't work that way. So let's take this stock. So KBH Home. Okay. All right. I got it up on my chart. So for anyone who has a mobile device, or again, this is recorded, archived, you can see it tonight, but you got to see this. And by the way, always go to my site and go to my YouTube channel, where I always give you my opinion on a lot of things, including the stock market. All right. But look, the stock turned green. Remember here, Kramer said, well, it started to go up. Yeah, it did. It started to go up okay. And it went up. It started to go up around $13.80. And it went up about 20%. Now, that's pretty good, isn't it? But the guy didn't get out. Because he remembers Kramer tell what a hot stock it was because the CEO is a great guy and he knows the color of the bathrooms and he knows where where the lumber's coming from and all this fundamental garbage. So the guy's impressed. I could go get a farm boy from Maine or New Hampshire or Vermont where they don't have teeth, and I could give him this MV1 and MV2. He would do a better job. He'd do a better job than what he'd ever get from Kramer or Wall Street or any of those people, any of the parasites on Wall Street. Here's why. He would have gotten out. If he had this chart, when it turned red. On July 21st, it turned red. He didn't get out. So now it's dropped from $16.63. It's dropped about 15%. He's given back most of his money. And Kramer's telling him, I still think it's a good deal. Then the guy's going to go back and say, Kramer says it's a good deal. Kramer must know. No, he doesn't. He knows nothing. Nothing. The people that know if a stock is going to go up or a stock is going to go down, the people who are putting money in what people? Big institution money. Can't you understand that? Institution, the 9 biggest banks, the hedge funds, the pension funds, the 401k managers. Don't you understand? When they put money in, it goes up. That's it. There's no more complications about a stock market. It's not complicated. It's that simple. And then, when they take their money out, it goes down. And this is what happened to this guy. Look right here. So she shot up right from this point to this point, about 20%. And now he's giving it all back and goes back to Kramer for more advice. Are you nuts? That's why I developed the MV2 chart for people who don't have time, who are disgusted with the stock market, who don't trust it. This is why I beg you, try it for 4 weeks free. You'll see it works. And you really want to know what's easy? Buy an exchange-traded fund and follow it. Buy the S&P 500, a basket of 500 wonderful stocks, the best stocks in the world. And when it turns green, you buy them. When it turns red, you get out. It's so simple. People don't believe it. They think it's a gimmick. So I'm going to give it to you for 4 weeks, but I want you to join the gang. It's $39.95. You're going to get this chart, $29.95 for free. And all I ask is you to help out. You help out St. Jude. That's all I ask. If you do well with it, you're making money, please help out St. Jude. That's all I ask. This is so frustrating. I could help so many people if they would just try this chart. It's free. So, well, they got to be a gang member. $39.95 for 4 weeks. The reason why I do the $39.95, because I want to make sure people that are getting this are qualified. That's why I would never run an open house to sell my house. 90% of the people come in aren't qualified. Join my gang. Call now, 877-600-GANG. Get your free chart. Be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. It's always about fees. That's right. It's always about fees. When you're investing in anything, it's about fees, but especially 401ks. Let me explain to you how you get screwed with a 401k. Nobody will tell you this. You'll be told with a $25,000 investment, your 401k will return 7%, and over 30 years, you'll retire with a nest egg of $226,000 with a fee of 0.5%. That is a lie. Do you know if you just bump it from 0.5% to 1.5%, that $226,000 drops to $160? With 2% fee, it drops to $123. But you know what most fees are? 3%. So you're going to drop almost below $100,000. Join my gang, philsgang.com, and get rid of that 401k. It is not for your benefit.
Isn't it time you reduce your fear of investing? Find out more at philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You hear me talk about 401ks every day on my radio show. Why? Because it's such a disservice. 89 million Americans have a 401k. There's 638,000 plans. And the father of the 401k, Ted Brenner, even admitted they're a scam. He doesn't endorse them anymore because of the ridiculous fees. You got to get away from those fees. Remember, every 1% fee, they take 30% of your retirement money. The average fund is 2.5%. 60% of the money is going to be gone when you're ready to retire. You don't need to do that. There's an alternative. Join my gang, philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Seek out the alternative. Give yourself a break. philsgang.com. Sign up today.
Find out more at philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, most people get involved with a 401k because of the employer match. They really believe that there's free money. There's no free money. It's a scam. Here's how it works. You ever notice that you can't get the money all at once? Why not? Why don't they just give you the match all at once? Why over 6 years? Because they know only 12% of the people who work for a company stay for 6 years or more. Only 12% are there for 6 years. That's why they plugged it to 6 years. They know you're not going to stay. So it's not for your benefit. It's for the benefit of the company. It's a scam. There's an alternative, though. Phil's Gang. Join my gang. philsgang.com. philsgang.com.
Find out more at philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
El que San Jude no cobra ni un centavo para nosotros significa quitarnos todo ese estrés, esa preocupación y podernos enfocar en nuestra hija.
That was the first thing I was like, how are we going to do this? When St. Jude told us that we didn't have to pay a single bill, I was like, wow. They pretty much have saved us.
It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders, and now your focus is supporting this child.
There is not another hospital like St. Jude. The patient care is unmatchable. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're a teaching format, and boy, do we give good service. You know, buying a stock doesn't have to be complicated. The reason why Wall Street makes it complicated, so to make you think you need to hire them. You can do better without them, believe me, because you're not going to have those big fees. Come to Phil's Gang, where we'll show you an easy way to buy a stock. philsgang.com, where we don't make it complicated, but profitable.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to Phil's Gang Radio Show. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
I think actually the Fed and central banks right now are part of the problem. When you have interest rates this low, it's hugely damaging for the banking sector. And what we actually find is that when interest rates are this low, people are forced to save more money because they can't afford to retire.
All right. Look, welcome back to Phil's Gang. Remember, here's my number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Get your free MV2 chart. You have to join the gang, it's $39.95, but it's just for 4 weeks. You get a 4-week membership, $39.95, and you get this free, and it works. Okay. Let's talk about, everybody wants to know what the market's going to do. The market's going to collapse as soon as they stop printing money. You can't have a market up 138% off of the lows of 2008 and just staying up here, and they're doing it by printing money. They're doing it by printing money. The Fed's the problem, just like he said. The Fed's the problem. So we already know the key indicator to identifying a good economy is not the market, it's the durable goods. Durable goods identifies how our future is, how we're expanding, our economic expansion, our GDP. Durable goods sales tell you that's the best reliable indicator. And it's done by tracking a percentage change in volume from month to month. And this helps identify a trend. Now, these are big items, big orders, big order items. And so we can track a trend in orders, which identifies how healthy our manufacturing is and the future direction of our economic growth. Well, guess what? It's not good. 21 months and it's tanking. Oh, but listen to the people who want to back Hillary.
Our investments in American manufacturing have helped fuel its best stretch.
No, there's no investment in manufacturing. CEOs are not plowing money into manufacturing. CEOs are not plowing money into forklifts and lathes and machinery and new buildings and land and increasing productivity. That's a total lie. Oh, but he doesn't lie, Obama, right?
We're seeing growth in manufacturing jobs, more new manufacturing.
Oh, that's our Treasury Secretary, yeah, another liar. If that was true, they're plowing money back into the companies and buying machinery. Are you kidding? Our GDP would be going through the roof, not at 1.6%, because that's what makes economic growth. That's what makes your GDP grow. That 1.6, you got to get to 4%. If they plowed money back in like they're saying, we'd be at 4%. At 4%, you create 375,000 jobs a month. At 3%, you would at least at 3% create something like 285,000 a month. We're at 1.6% creating 180,000. So it's a lie. We wouldn't be at 180,000 jobs. So when it's good news, when we do have good news, and CEOs have confidence in the economy and going forward because they see durable good orders are good, they plow their profits back into the equipment, into the machinery. That creates better productivity. That creates higher wages for the people already working. That creates new jobs. Have you seen any of those? Oh, but they say manufacturing's working. Oh, you better elect Hillary Clinton because you won't want to disturb the monetary policies that Obama has. The purchases of equipment and machinery and land and building, that's where your GDP economic growth, because we don't have a GDP economic growth. The bad news, because 21 straight months, it's been tanking, it's been contracting. That's why you say, oh, they're telling me the economy looks good. And I look at the stock market, they tell me to look there. And it's only 2% off from an all-time high. I don't feel it. I don't feel the economy's good. Maybe I'm missing something. No, you're not missing a thing. Now you know why this administration lies and CNBC lies and Main Street media lies and why they tell you to look at the stock market. That's not to help the economy. So what do we got? Because we look at that fake stock market that's been pumped up 138% because they print money, it's giving us a fake economy, a fake GDP growth rate, fake money, fake earnings, fake stock prices, fake everything. And we got a fake recovery. There's no fake, there's no recovery. We have a fleecing. They fleeced $16 trillion from us, gave it to the banksters. We're paying for it. This is unbelievable what they're doing. This is unsustainable. And that's why if you have this chart, it works. So when it turns red, you start selling. Get out. If you're in you should have this chart just to get out of your 401k. It works. This is unsustainable, this 138% rally. It's just sitting. It's been for 5 months. It doesn't move more than 1% because they made sure they printed money and prop it up with that fake money. It's the fault of the Fed, the banksters, our owners. See? It's unsustainable because the stock market rally is based on false narrative that the Federal Reserve can print our way to prosperity and the government can create jobs. Shovel-ready jobs. That was a good one. The Federal Reserve printing money like never before. Bailing out our banks, our hedge funds like we never seen before. Giving free money to Wall Street is nuts. This easy access to free money by our owners, the elitists, the 1 percentile, has changed the idea. This free money, giving them this free money, 0% money, has changed the idea that you create wealth from hard work and sacrifice and savings and investment. To, you don't need to work hard. Don't need to sacrifice. All I got to do is go to the Fed, pick up my money at 0% at the window, and I can plow it in. And if everything goes wrong with my investments, I'll hand it over to the taxpayers, to the hard-working folks. They can pick it up. Because in the Dodd bill, Obama and Bush made sure that the banks were excluded from the Frank Dodd bill. If you go back in history, every time these parasites do this, these parasites, the most vicious and ugly people and dangerous people in the world, these elitist parasites like the Clintons, who don't work for wealth, they fleece wealth. Every time they try this, it blows up. All the speculating, all the scheming, it blows up. It goes to failure. We think we're going to be so lucky there's not going to go down the third time. We had the dot-coms, that crashed. We had the housing con, that crashed. Oh, this time it's going to be different. What are you, nuts? It's these same parasites, these banksters, that are leading the world central banks, which is why the last 8 years has seen such an explosive amount of money creation, fake money out of air, nothing behind it. And what do we have to show for it? Please tell me. Oh, but we're going to reelect Hillary, though. Oh, we don't want to change things. First, everybody wanted change. 72% of Americans, they want change. They were sick of Obama. They were sick of his lies, sick of the economy. Oh, boy, but now, I think we've changed our mind. We want Hillary. We want the same thing now for the next 8 years as we had for the last 8 years. What the hell is wrong? What do we have to show for all this money that we printed? Nothing. We have a 1.6% GDP. We only create 180,000 jobs a month, and most of those are all part-time, low-paying jobs. We have not kept up with population growth or increasing economic. We haven't even kept up with the increasing economic inequality because of all the. Are you kidding? QE made such a gap between the rich and the poor because remember, Main Street did not benefit from that 138% rally. Anybody that was in a 401k mostly already lost their money. If they had any money left, they took the money and they either had to pay bills or they had to try to save their house. Only the rich got richer, the poor got poorer, and the middle class got screwed. 72% though say they want change in this country. Really? What the banksters have been doing, and what they did right before just like they did right before 1929 crash. Anytime when stock prices wanted to drop, right before 1929 crash, they're doing the same thing right now. They print money and they prop up the stock market. They keep injecting money into the stock market. And every day we come on here in the morning, the market drops 100 points. In the afternoon, it's back up 50 points. Production today is anemic. It's at 2007 levels. Do you believe that? And remember, productivity is what tells us how we're going to live. Join my gang now, and please get the free chart, my MV2. They're waiting for your call, 877-600-GANG. And don't forget to go to my free YouTube
Want more
video.
Information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Do you invest in a 401k or an IRA? Did you know you could lose 30, 40, even 50% of your investments when the market crashes? Isn't it time you take control of your investments? For over 15 years, philsgang.com's Phil Grandy has been teaching, coaching, and investing right along with all Phil's Gang members, making profits when the market is up or down. philsgang.com posts daily market updates, has a live investing class, and all material is archived. Sounds too good to be true, right? So why not join thousands of satisfied Phil's Gang customers today? Go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, people make it too complicated. Wall Street tells you the market cap and the trailing PE and the forward PE and price to sales to confuse you. All you need to know is, does the stock have volume? What's that mean? Energy. What does that mean? If you have people buying a stock, enough of the stock's being bought, it influences the prices to go up. Join my gang, philsgang.com. We're using charting, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264.
Do you invest in a 401k or an IRA? Did you know you could lose 30, 40, even 50% of your investments when the market crashes? It's time you take control of your investments. For over 15 years, philsgang.com's Phil Grandy has been teaching, coaching, and investing right along with all Phil's Gang members, making profits when the market is up or down. philsgang.com posts daily market updates, has a live investing class, and all material is archived. Sounds too good to be true? Why not join thousands of satisfied Phil's Gang customers today? Go to philsgang.com, philsgang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
philsgang.com.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Finding cures, saving children. Learn more at stjude.org.
Do you invest in a 401k or an IRA? Did you know you could lose 30, 40, even 50% of your investments when the market crashes? Isn't it time you take control of your investments? For over 15 years, philsgang.com's Phil Grandy has been teaching, coaching, and investing right along with all Phil's Gang members, making profits when the market is up or down. philsgang.com posts daily market updates, has a live investing class, and all material is archived. Sounds too good to be true, right? So why not join thousands of satisfied Phil's Gang customers today? Go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
You're listening to The Phil's Gang Show with Phil Grandy. Be sure to check out the all-new Phil's Gang website at philsgang.com.
We're going to get copays and premiums and deductibles down. We're going to tackle prescription drug costs. And we can do that without ripping away the insurance that people now have.
That's a lie. Prescription drugs? Are you kidding me? What a lie that is. That's why I told you they don't want to get rid of Obama unaffordable care. Because they cut a deal with the pharmaceutical companies. They said, look, you take care of me, get me in the White House, give me all the money I need to get in the White House, take all the leaders of the Republican Party, the establishment, take all the leaders of the Democrat Party, and fund their elections. We will cut a deal. We'll keep you out. We'll keep you out of the Frank Dodd bills. You can charge whatever you want to charge for your pharmaceuticals, especially the 200 pills, the most needed pills, especially for people with cancer and the old people. Charge whatever you want. Just take care of us. That's what these people did. That's why when you hear her say that, that's a total lie. That's a total lie. Total lie.
Republicans would much rather play politics than solve problems. And that is true.
But the Republicans, they're parasites. I'm not saying they're not. They're parasites. But they had nothing to do with this bill. So listen to what he says. The White House, the dope at the White House, the guy that speaks, the trained liar, like he's a trained SEAL. Josh Earnest is like a trained SEAL. He's trained to lie. Can you imagine getting a job like that? What do you have to do? Do you have to send it a resume and stamped and red on the top, I'm the best liar in the world, please hire me? I'm a lawyer and I'm a liar. What better can you get? I will be there to work on Monday. I'm the biggest lawyer, the biggest liar in the world. Can you imagine sitting up there every day lying to the American people? Can you imagine? He's a liar. Unbelievable.
Let's talk about how exactly you can fix Obamacare.
Oh, this is Gruber. Remember Gruber? He's the one that said the only way we got Obamacare through is because Americans are stupid.
Let's talk about how exactly you can fix Obamacare. And I just need you to be specific because I think people really want answers. So Hillary Clinton says she can fix Obamacare. So what would one fix that would drive premiums down?
Look, once again, there's no sense in which this has to be fixed. The law's working as designed. However, it could work better. And I think probably the most important thing experts would agree on is that we need a larger mandate penalty.
Oh, yeah, that's what we need. Sure. Take all our kids that have bills right now. They have their college loans. They're living in the cellar of their parents' house or the attic. And their answer, I tell you, this is what they're going to do. This is what they're going to do. If Hillary gets in, they're going to take and say to the people who are, let's say, 22 to, let's say, 28. 22, 28, 22, maybe, let's say 22 to 32. They're going to penalize you. They're going to raise the penalty. And they'll probably even start putting you in jail. That's what they're going to do. Because it can't be fixed. Because it was never designed to work. They wanted this to happen. They wanted this to happen. They knew this was going to blow up. They want to go to total socialized medicine. Total socialized medicine.
One of the traditional methods of imposing statism or socialism on a people has been by way of medicine. The doctor begins to lose freedoms. It's like telling a lie, and one leads to another. The doctor decides he wants to practice in one town, and the government has to say to him, you can't live in that town. They already have enough doctors. You have to go someplace else. All of us can see what happens once you establish the precedent that the government can determine a man's working place and his working methods, and behind it will come other federal programs that will invade every area of freedom as we have known it in this country, until one day we will awake to find that we have socialism.
It's so true. It's so true. Single payer, that's what they want, is single payer. It's not going to work. Who wants a single payer system? That's a national health insurance program. We already have Medicare. We already have Medicare. They want total socialized medicine. They're going to say, well, for the single payer system, it's a good thing because everybody in the United States would be covered for all the medically necessary services, including doctors and hospitals and preventive care and long-term care. And that's how they're going to sell it, dental and drug, just like Canada. I live in Sarasota, Florida. We have the best hospitals for if you have a heart attack or you need, everybody comes here to Sarasota. We have the best surgeons, especially in that specialty, heart. And I met a lot of people that came down from Canada and just to use our services in the hospital because they can't, it takes like 6 months, 8 months, 2 years. They can't get an appointment. This is unbelievable. Last thing you want is single payer system. I mean, they make it sound good, but it's not. It's not. Oh, it's going to be funded by savings obtained from replacing the inefficient healthcare providers. They're going to streamline it. There's not going to be any profit involved. And there's going to be they'll put modest new taxes on us. Isn't this unbelievable? Oh, your premiums, don't worry, they're going to disappear. And they're going to tell you 95% of all households are going to save money. No more financial barriers for patients. What a great thing this is. Do you know what they have to raise our taxes to? Are you kidding? They're already talking about that. They're already talking about raising our withholding tax, our payroll tax, 3%. So that money directly goes into, which we have no say about it, goes directly to the banksters, to the big banks, funneled right to them, that new 3% tax on our payroll. And so when she gets in, you'll start seeing in February your withholding tax will go up 3%. Can you imagine? And they'll tell you that they're going to take your money and invest it for you. Yeah, that's going to really work. I mean, what a crazy system. I mean, this healthcare system we have right now is nuts. It's nuts. Look, everything is nuts right now. But everybody's saying, no, we want to keep it nuts. We want to keep paying high premiums. We decide we don't want Trump. What are you, nuts? Remember, the underlying economic fundamentals of this country right now is lousy. And who did that in the last 8 years? The same guy, the same guy, Obama, who caused it by electing Hillary. You're going to extend his stay in the White House for 8 years, and he's the reason we have a lousy, weak system. But the banksters are going to keep printing money into a crooked, rigged system. When she gets in there, keep this whole thing going. And you know what's funny? These highly educated nincompoops, these professors, these educators like Obama and like Aunt B, they are all professors. They fail to realize that easy money is the cause, not the cure of recessions and depressions. That's where you get your depressions from and your recessions, is printing and printing. These educated nincompoops like Bernanke and Aunt B, all these educators, no common sense. They don't realize that prices needed to drop in order to clear all the bad debt. You have to go into a recession. You got to get rid of the bad investments. See, here's what they do. They print all the money and they give it to the banksters, they give it to hedge funds, they give it to Wall Street so they can go speculate. But here's what they do. All the bad deals that didn't work, they never get rid of them. It's like your 401k, your mutual fund. They always keep the bad deals and they get rid of the good stocks so they can show you they made a profit. And that's what's going on now. Since 2008, we've been piling money, printing money, giving it to these guys on Wall Street. They got so many bad deals on their books that we don't hear about. Such a heavy weight. And it's going to collapse. Because, see, we need a correction. See, once you have a correction, we can clean all this up. You clean up everybody's balance sheets. Aunt B has no clue. We are on the verge of a huge financial crisis, and just like Bernanke, who said, house prices will never fail, never go down. Look, here's the number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG. Please get the free NV2 chart right now. Call, and they're there waiting for your call. Please.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Too many